Shalom is the Paleo Hebrew for greetings and salutations for our people. We got HOI, Hebrew Israelites. We're not Muslims, we're not Christians, we're not Baptists, we're not none of that. We're the true and living descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And many of you walking by us, you're the same thing. Come out here to tell our people who exactly they are, right, and why they're here. Right. We've been kicked, downtrodden long enough. The reason why you feel the way you do, the reason why things happen to you, is because you don't know who you are. And you don't know who your enemy is. So we come out here to tell you, we come out here to teach you who your enemy is. The difference between us and your Christian churches, we come to you, we tell you the truth. We don't charge you a dime for it. You can ask us any questions you want about the Bible. We don't run from questions. Matter of fact, we encourage our people to ask us questions because we want our people to have this truth. Now, people call us a hate group.
Are we really going back to the room?
I say we're a love group. We just don't have love for everybody. Right. We don't have enough love to give for everybody because we're so busy handing out so much love to our own people. At the end of the day, we don't have no love left for nobody else. Right. So it's this, it ain't that we hate them, we just don't got no love for them. We out. We cold out. Let's see who your enemy is. Let's find out what the Bible says about you having an enemy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:68. Deuteronomy 28:68. A lot of y'all don't know that the transatlantic slave trade is in the Bible. Also, the Sahara slave trade is in the Bible. Same Bible you got on grandma's table. Same Bible grandma got a light and got open to John 3:16. Right. That same Bible, it's got the transatlantic slave trade in it, and it's got the Saharan slave trade in it. So let's see what the Bible says today. Read that from people.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now when you read the Bible, Egypt was a place of bondage. A place where our people went into bondage and were slaves or bond men and women. We're going to read that first.
Shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Right.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You can't see your homeland again. When we came over here on ships, ain't nobody bring those ships back to get us. When we were landing here in 1619, there was only 6 of us that landed. Right. 6!
My stomach hurt.
1619. Now those people who were responsible for bringing us here, did they send ships back and say, hey, y'all the true Israelites, y'all need to come back with us? Nobody sent the ship back. The transatlantic slave trade. Read that, kid.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold to who did what now?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Be sold to your enemies. Once you get over to that place, you're going to be sold to your enemies. Read.
For bondmen.
For who?
For bondmen.
Right.
And bondwomen.
That's slave men and slave women. That's the transatlantic slave trade. Now, if anybody out here can tell us of another nation of people who went into slavery in another place on slave ships, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to read about it. If it's in the Bible, we definitely want to see where that is. Where another nation did this. Read on.
And bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Yeah, no man should buy you. Now we gotta kind of explain that. No man should buy you. Leviticus 21. Let's start from the top. We gotta explain what that means. No man shall buy you, because once upon a time we used to buy one another out of bondage because of the oath that that the Most High wanted us to keep to Him. You know, we used to buy each other out of bondage. Right, but that didn't happen. So the Bible says that once you get over to that other land, no man shall buy you. Now you would think, well, when we came over here, we were bought. We were bought by the enemies, like the Bible said. But we got to get some understanding of what being bought is. The history of our people and how when we went into bondage under certain other people, we bought ourselves out of that bondage. And then that person had to come and work for us. But we didn't treat them with rigor like the other nations did. Didn't do that. What we did was treating them as a brother, because that was the law that we had to uphold. The law that was given to Moses on Mount Horeb. Now, so let's go to let's show a little bit that this is our people. Let's go back to 68. We're gonna go to verse 32. Let's go to verse 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
You can't tell me that ain't the transatlantic slave trade. When we came over here and was bought with our enemies, they went to split our families up, to be given to another people. Right? And we should be looking for all the day long. If you remember 12 years of slavery, when that woman had her children taken from her 12 years a slave, she mourned day and night for that.
Right.
Well, that's in the Bible. Hollywood know what the Bible's talking about.
Right.
Hollywood know that's about our people. Read that again. Verse 32. Please.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32.
Okay.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
What happened? That's what happened in the transatlantic slave trade. That's what happened when we went on the boats. We came over here and was sold to our enemies.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't think that was in the Bible, huh?
Right.
That's in there. Let's go to verse 41. That's in the Bible. So we're going to read some more. Right here in the curses that happened because we turned our backs on the Most High God.
Right.
This
is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 41.
Right.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
You shall have children in this land where you will be bond men and bond women. Watch this.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
You don't want to enjoy them. They're going to be enslaved, right, Rick?
For they shall go into captivity.
They're going to go into captivity. Didn't know that was in the Bible. I bet Pastor Brooks out there teach about that.
Right.
I bet you ain't going to learn about that on Sunday. About how the transatlantic slave trade is right there in the Bible. Read it again, Ken.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 41.
Right.
Thou shalt beget sons and
You
daughters.
should have babies in captivity, but what's going to happen?
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
They're going to enjoy them. Why?
For they shall go into captivity.
That happened. That happened. And it happened to only one people. Everybody can't make this claim. Well, everybody went into slavery. Well, let's get some. Let's get one more. Let's get verse 48. Verse 48.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Right.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst,
That's what happened.
and in nakedness,
Right.
and in want of all things.
And one of all things, when you came over here, you ain't have nothing. You were buttery boiled naked when you got here. And you had to look for the people who you were sold to.
Right,
For clothes,
right,
for food,
right,
for shelter,
Right.
right? For education.
Right.
They didn't give you. That happened to our people. And that's right there in the Bible. Let's get back. Let's go back to Leviticus 21 so we can see where we brought our people out of slavery. Once upon a time. But after we went in on slave ships to another place, that didn't happen.
right.
Read that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21, from the top.
Yeah.
And the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead among his people.
Slide. Exodus. Slide. Exodus. Front of time.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 1.
Right.
Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant,
Who what?
if you buy a Hebrew servant,
A Hebrew servant, our people, right?
6 years
6 years,
he
right?
shall serve.
He shall serve, right?
And in the 7th he shall go out free for
Just
nothing.
go out free for nothing. Yes, sir.
So what are y'all preaching today?
We're preaching the gospel.
Islam?
No, sir. We're Israelites. You good? You good, bro. Come on. You gotta have it.
So what religion is this?
We're not a religion. Real people. We're talking about the transatlantic slave trade. You know anything about that?
Translate.
Transatlantic slave trade. What you know about? What you know about transatlantic? It's like who?
Transporting slaves from Africa to America.
Right. Did you know that was in the Bible?
Yeah, my dad knows that.
Where is that?
Revelation.
No. Go read it for us. Deuteronomy 28:16. Watch this. Like I
It's the
said,
book of Deuteronomy.
they were transporting African slaves. Watch it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, you know our people, you know the Israelites didn't go into Egypt again. And if they did, they didn't do the ships. Right? Watch it.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Right?
thou shalt see it no more again.
So that proves they didn't go back into Egypt because they came out of Egypt as bondmen and women. But the Bible here is saying that you will go into Egypt again, but you won't see it again.
Right.
But with ships this time. We won't.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies
Didn't that happen? For what?
for bondmen and bondwomen.
What's a bondman and a bondwoman? Slavery. That's in the Bible. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. That's the transatlantic slave trade, right there. Right there in the Bible. Don't believe it? Watch this. Go back to your verse 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Didn't that happen? It just said it in verse 68. You'll be sold to your enemy.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
You won't have any money. You can't do nothing. Right? Go back to 41.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
So you're going to have sons, you're going to have daughters, but you can't enjoy them because they're going to be slaves as well. Didn't that happen?
Yeah.
So who's this talking about?
Let's talk about this slave trade.
And you was a part of the slave trade. About us. So what that makes us? That makes us Israel. Right. You got another question? Go back to Exodus 21. Exodus 21, then it says, and no man will be able to buy you. So let's find out, let's get some understanding of what it means to buy. Because we used to be able to do that. But once we got over here, we couldn't do that no more. That was out. Right. You were sold to your enemy.
Right.
Right? The people that don't like your ass.
Right.
The people that hate you.
Right.
Right? The people you hug and love on.
Right.
The people that got the guns and the badges that blow your brains out.
Bring it up.
That's who you love. That's who you love. You love them. They don't love you back though. So let's see how much love we have for our people right here. Exodus 21.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 2.
Right.
If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve.
6 years shall he serve, right, baby?
And in the 7th
Keep going, man.
he
I
shall
like
go
that.
out
Let him go.
free for nothing.
Go out free. They didn't do that in slavery.
Right.
They kept you black behind until your back broke.
Right.
Until you was 85, 90 years old until your back broke.
Right.
They didn't let you go, Mr. and Mrs. White folks, and,
Right.
they still got you here. They still got you here. They're not all bad. Yeah, they're all bad. Each and every one of them. Read on here.
If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself.
Go out by himself. So you brought him in by himself, don't leave by himself, right? Watch this stuff.
If he were married,
Uh-huh.
then his wife shall go out with him.
We just read in the book of chapter 28 where your children, they gonna go into slavery.
That's right.
They can't leave either.
Right.
But when we brought each other, we didn't treat each other like that.
Right.
We didn't have that kind of rigor and hate for our people. Let's find out. Let's go to Leviticus 19:17. This is why. This is why this didn't happen. This is why we could buy our people, let them work for 6 years and let them go on the Sabbath.
Right.
Right? This is why. We never could.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
You don't know what he's
Thou
asking.
shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
You got neighbor, right, me?
and not suffer sin upon him.
Not suffer a sin upon everyone.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge
Any grudge.
against the children of thy people.
The children of thy people. That's what Exodus 21 was talking about. That's why when you come in with a wife and you come in with children, you can leave with them. They didn't do that here.
Right.
Proves this. That proves this place is what Deuteronomy 28:68